Hi everybody, in this video we're going to talk about parks and swings and fractions. So we have a park and a third of that park is the playground. And we want to put swings in the playground and we're going to use a quarter of the playground to put the swings. So the question is, what fraction of the whole park are the swings? So in problems like this, sometimes it's easier to draw a picture. So I have a rectangle there that represents the park, right? So if we say a third is the playground, so I'm going to divide this thing up into thirds, right? Into three pieces. So here's the playground, right? Because it's a third of the park is the playground. So we have the playground there. Now we got to figure out the swings. The swings will be placed on a quarter of the playground. So what I'm going to do now is divide this one strip that's the playground into fourths. And one of those is the swings. So that little rectangle down there is the swings. So we got to figure out what fraction of the whole park are the swings. Well, all you really got to do is keep extending these dotted lines. So then count up how many of these little rectangles do we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 little rectangles, and one of those rectangles, tiny rectangles, is the swings. So basically the swings make up 1/12 of the playground. Okay, so you could do it with a picture. If I asked you, you could also think of it as a multiplication of fractions, because if we start off, we say the playground is 1/3 of the park, right? And then 1/4 of that 1/3 is the playground. So whenever you say the word of, you think multiplication. 1/4 of 1/3. 1/4 times 1/3. So if you multiply those fractions, 1 times 1 is 1, and 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, so if you say in your head of, think multiplication. If I asked you what are the wholes associated with all these different fractions that we see? Okay, what different fractions do we see? We see 1/3. What's the whole associated with 1/3? It's 1/3 of the what? Of the park. 1/3 of, when you say of the what, that's what I mean by what's the whole associated. What's about the 1/4? I see a 1/4 up there. It says, you can kind of, it's right in front of you, 1/4 of the what? Of the playground. And I see one other fraction. I see our answer. I see 1/12. It's right in front of you again. You say 1/12 of the what? 1/4 of the playground. So I might ask you, what are the wholes associated with the different fractions in these problems that we do? Okay, so I hope that helps. You'll see other problems like that.